Strategy's preferred equity, STRC, experienced a historic trading session on Thursday, with $1.53 billion in total volume, more than 4 times its 30-day average of about $331 million. This surge coincided with a dividend event, as the stock traded ex-dividend on Friday. STRC delivers an 11.5% annualized dividend, and the timing of the volume spike aligns with a known pattern. Securities with upcoming dividends often see increased trading activity in the last session before ex-dividend status. The majority of Thursday's transactions occurred at or above STRC's $100 par value. By Friday's pre-market hours, STRC had fallen slightly to $99.12, a near 1% decline typical of ex-dividend price adjustments. This trading activity enabled Strategy to acquire 11,707 Bitcoin through its at-the-market equity offering mechanism, a move that could signal a broader capital allocation strategy. Meanwhile, MSTR's common shares fell 2% to $182.50 in pre-market trading, mirroring a decline in Bitcoin to $80,500. The company also announced plans to buy back $1.5 billion in principal of its 0% convertible senior notes maturing in 2029 for $1.38 billion in cash. This buyback suggests a focus on reducing future liabilities and potentially improving. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Capital efficiency. The STRC trading event is notable not only for its volume, but also for the broader implications it may have for Strategy's balance sheet and its exposure to Bitcoin. The company's ability to raise capital through preferred equity while simultaneously repurchasing debt instruments could indicate a strategic shift in capital structure. Investors are now watching how this capital deployment will affect future Bitcoin acquisitions and whether the company will continue to leverage its preferred stock as a funding mechanism. The timing of the dividend and the subsequent price drop also raise questions about market sentiment and investor behavior around preferred stock events. With STRC's price now below $100, the market may be reassessing the value proposition of the preferred equity. The next key signal will be whether STRC's volume remains elevated in the coming days and how the company's capital allocation decisions evolve. If Strategy continues to use preferred equity as a primary funding source, it could impact the long-term structure of its balance sheet and influence how investors perceive its exposure to crypto assets. Additionally, the performance of MSTR's common shares in the context of Bitcoin's price movements will be important to track, as it may indicate whether the stock is being valued more as a crypto ETF proxy or as a standalone capital vehicle. The STRC event has also sparked speculation about the company's broader financial strategy. By repurchasing its 2029 notes at a discount, Strategy is effectively reducing future debt obligations while maintaining its exposure to Bitcoin through equity offerings. This could be a sign of confidence in the company's ability to generate returns through its crypto holdings and preferred stock structure. However, the market's reaction to the dividend most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Subsequent price drop suggests that investors may be sensitive to changes in preferred stock valuation. The next signal to watch is whether Strategy announces additional capital deployment plans or provides further details on its Bitcoin acquisition strategy. If the company continues to use preferred stock as a primary funding vehicle, it could become a recurring theme in its financial reporting and investor communications. For now, the STRC event has highlighted the interplay between preferred equity trading, capital allocation, and crypto exposure, and it will be important to monitor how this dynamic evolves in the coming weeks.